In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on January 3rd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Carolina Hurricanes versus New York Rangers. The Carolina Hurricanes face the New York Rangers, with both teams looking to build off great starts to the season. The Hurricanes have a 25-6 record, and with 11 wins in a row have leaped into first place in the Metropolitan Division. The Rangers have a 20-12-6 record, and with 7 wins in their last 10 games, they have jumped to the top of the Metropolitan Division. Both teams are looking to remain near the top of the division and the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game looks to be a great one as a result. The Hurricanes are 4-0 in their last 4 road games. The Hurricanes are 8-0 in their last 8 games against a team with a winning record. The under is 5-1 in the Hurricanes' last 6 games on Tuesday. The over is 4-1 in the Rangers' last 6 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600. While Carolina has won 11 straight games, they have not fared well playing on the road against New York. The Rangers are 16-4 in their last 20 home games against the Canes. New York is 4-1 in their last 5 home games. These two teams met in the playoffs last year, and the Rangers eliminated the Hurricanes in 7 games. Carolina averages just 2.1 goals per game in their last 10 games against the Rangers. Both teams are fairly evenly matched on offense, defense, and goaltending. The Rangers have the advantage of playing at home, which they have been successful against Carolina. The Devils are coming off a win, but they haven't been as dominant as of late, and they aren't going to run up the score here. Look for the Rangers to go over their season average of 3.18 goals, and that is going to be the defense, as the home team is going to get the job done. Playing at home, New York will snap Carolina's win streak, and the Rangers will defeat the Hurricanes. So the New York Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been superb at keeping the puck out of the net. New York ranks 8th in goals against per game and 7th in shots against per game. Igor Shesterkin has a record of 17-6-5 with a 2.41 goals against average and .918 save percentage. The Hurricanes rank 3rd in goals against per game and 1st in shots against per game. Pyotr Kochetkov has a record of 10-1-4 with a 1.94 goals against average and .928 save percentage. He ranks 2nd in goals against average, 2nd in save percentage, and tied for 1st in shutouts among all goalies in the league. The under has hit in 12 out of 21 road games for Carolina this season. This will be a lower scoring game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Ottawa Senators. We have an Eastern Conference matchup between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Ottawa Senators on Tuesday evening at the Canadian Tire Center. The Blue Jackets are last in the Metropolitan Division and are coming off a 4-1 home win over the Chicago Blackhawks on Saturday. The Senators are 6th in the Atlantic Division and are coming off a 3-1 home win over the Buffalo Sabres on Sunday. This will be the first of 3 games against one another, so it will be an interesting matchup. The Blue Jackets are 18-47 in their last 65 road games and 16-38 in their last 54 overall. The Senators are 4-1 in their last 5 home games and 20-46 in their last 66 Tuesday games. The under is 13-4 in Blue Jackets' last 17 overall. The under is 20-7 in Senators' last 27 overall. The Blue Jackets are 7-3 in the last 10 meetings. The favorite is 10-4 in the last 14 meetings. Diving into the power play percentage throughout the season, the Senators are 4th in the entire sport with a 27.7 power play percentage thus far, while the Blue Jackets are 30th in the NHL with a 15.8 power play percentage. Even the penalty kill percentage shows a large difference, as Columbus is 16th in the NHL with a 78.6 kill percentage, while Ottawa is 9th in the sport with an 81.7 kill percentage. The favorite has won 10 of the last 14 games outright. The The Columbus Blue Jackets are going nowhere fast with a defense that's one of the worst in the league, and they've had no success on the road dating back to last year. The Ottawa Senators have quietly put together some nice wins as of late, and they're far and away the more trustworthy side here, the better team at both ends. So the Ottawa Senators money line is our full game side pick. Having Joonas Korpisalo and Cam Talbot respectively in the net gives a lot of confidence in the ability to limit the amount of good looks at scoring. Looking at the last handful of games, the Blue Jackets are allowing 3.25 goals in their last 4 games, while the Senators are giving up 2.6 goals in their previous 5 games. The under has hit in 13 of the last 17 Blue Jackets games, as well as in each of the previous 5 Senators home games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Blues versus Toronto Maple Leafs. It's an interconference clash on the ice north of the border as a struggling team takes on one of the hottest squads in the league. The St. Louis Blues are on the road as they make the trip to face the Toronto Maple Leafs Tuesday night. St. Louis was beaten 5-2 at home by Minnesota in their previous contest Saturday night. Toronto was on the road Saturday night and rolled past the Avalanche by a 6-2 score in their most recent contest. In the last 10 meetings between the teams, the Blues own a 7-2-1 advantage, but it was the Maple Leafs picking up a 5-4 overtime victory on the road in the first matchup this season on December 27, 2022. The Blues are 1-4 in their last 5 versus Eastern Conference and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The Maple Leafs are 44-15 in their last 59 home games and 4-1 in their last 5 overall. The over is 48-23-4 in Blues' last 75 overall. The over is 4-0 in Maple Leafs' last 4 overall. The Blues are 12-2 in the last 14 meetings in Toronto and 8-3 in the last 11 meetings. The road team is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings. The St. Louis Blues are piling up the losses. They don't beat winning teams, and their defense is falling apart during this losing stretch. The Toronto Maple Leafs are a team I've been backing a lot over the last few weeks and have mentioned they should be on your list as legit title contenders. Surprisingly, this is a head-to-head rivalry that the St. Louis Blues have dominated in recent times, as they hold an 8-3 record in the past 11 meetings, but with their struggles as of late and the top names they are missing, this is going to be a tough one for the first game of a very difficult 4-game road trip. Led by 3 40-point players, the Leafs have been blowing teams off the ice in the past few weeks, and if their goaltending can remain as dominant and consistent as we've seen, this is a team that should take care of St. Louis and finally going on a run in 2022 to 2023. The Maple Leafs are hitting their stride, and they're not a team I'm eager to step in front of, so the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. St. Louis enters this game having seen the over post a 23-11-3 mark this season. The Blues have an average total of 6.65 goals per game this season, though that number climbs to 6.75 goals a night as the visiting team. Toronto comes into this contest having seen the under post a commanding 21-15-1 mark in their 37 games on the year, mainly due to improved defensive zone play. The Maple Leafs have seen an average total of 5.92 goals per game this season. That number ticks down to 5.72 goals per game at home on the year. With that said, Toronto has gone over the number in 7 of their last 9 games and has averaged 4.2 goals per game in their last 10. St. Louis has seen the over go 6-1 in their last 8. While both of these teams have fantastic goaltending, it's the incredibly offenses that will win them games, and in the last 4 meetings between these two teams, that has proven true as the over is 4-0 over that span. For the Blues, the over is 7-1 in their past 8 games when their opponents allow 2 or less goals in their previous game, while the over for the Maple Leafs is 5-1 in their past 6 games following a win, and after netting 6 against the defending Stanley Cup champions last time out, it looks like there's few teams out there that can slow them down. We saw 9 goals in the meeting last week, and while we won't get that high here, a 5-2 or 5-3 win still pushes us past the total mark. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.